When you're living with a narcissist, something strange happens. You don't lose yourself at once. You lose yourself little by little. A piece here, a piece there, until one day you realize you no longer recognize the person you've become. I've been in a relationship like that for 23 years. Yes, he hears me, but he doesn't really listen. Because listening requires considering that someone else's thoughts might matter too. And in his world, he is almost always right. My ideas, my opinions, my concerns, they are often dismissed as if they are too simple, too emotional, or not important enough. At some point, you stop speaking up, not because you have nothing to say, but because you're tired of feeling unheard. And the hardest part, I know there was love there, but it came at a price. The price was my own identity. Every time I made a valid point, instead of accountability, the conversation would somehow turn into guilt after all I've done for you. And somehow I would end up defending my feelings instead of expressing them. Pero ang pinakamasakit para sa akin wasn't even what happened to me. It was watching it happen to our children. Watching some children receive warmth, attention, and support while others are left wondering what they did wrong. Watching favorites being chosen. Watching love become conditional. And as a mother, that kind of pain is difficult to explain. Because a home is supposed to be a safe place. A place where every child feels seen. Every child feels valued. Every child feels loved. Paano ka magkakaroon ng matibay na pundasyon kung kulang ang suporta? Paano magiging tahanan ng isang bahay kung may mga pusong laging naghihintay na mapansin? Sometimes the deepest wounds are not the words that were said. It's the love that should have been there but wasn't. Maybe that's why I wrote Borrowed Love. Not because I have all the answers, but because I know what it feels like to love so deeply that you slowly disappear inside the relationship. I know what it feels like to keep giving, hoping, understanding, and waiting until one day you realize you've been surviving on borrowed pieces of yourself. And maybe someone reading this needs to know they are not alone. Maybe someone else is trying to remember who they were before they learned to shrink themselves just to keep the peace. If that's you, I see you. And if my book helps even one person find their way back to themselves, then every page was worth writing. The hardest part of rebuilding isn't living what broke you. It's remembering who you were before you started believing you had to become less to be loved.